Oh. Y'all, look, welcome, welcome, y'all. Let me say this before I say anything. And in the horrible lighting, I can see the less mutation of my face because my baby says my face looks a little less mutated than it was. So yay me. Your girl is working this thing out. So I can see that. But other than that, this lighting is horrible. All's the sunlight. All's the sunlight is just popping through all's the shades, y'all. I live in an old place. I have shades. I don't have blinds even. You know, with blinds, well, I know with blinds, if you turn your blinds upward, like turn all the blinds going upward, it makes it darker. I don't know if anybody else knew that, but I know that. Makes it a little darker than if the blinds are closed facing downward. So when I want it to be a little more darker, I would twist my blinds upward. But you can't twist shades. All you can do is pull them, and when you pull them, all the sunlight comes in. I would just put alls of every. I have 3 windows in my living room, y'all. I have 3 whole windows in my living room, and I put all of them down trying to do something about this lighting. When I tell you I have moved this tripod from here to there to everywhere, and I was not going into my other chair because it's a mess over there. I'm doing crafting things over there, so there's really not any room, and this is just normally the chair. I said I was gonna start going live from that chair anyway, or posting my content from that chair anyway, because this one look a hot mess. Because this been my chair, this been my bed, this been my everything. I just told my baby today I go to the doctor tomorrow, and if my doctor say yes, you can go back to your bed, because she told me 2 weeks, and I think it's been about 2 weeks. I mean, I'm back to my bed because I didn't have a bed until I got an injury, but now I got a bed and I got to still sleep on the chair. So. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. It's Sylvie 414, and I is Sylvie, your rough edge lady. Just coming to bring you some of that 414, just a little balance in the middle, you know, seeing things from one side. You see things how you see it over here on this 4. You see things how you see it over here on this 4. But then when we come in the middle with that 1, we bring a little balance to that thing. You feel me? Yeah, that part. I hope y'all have had a wonderful week, y'all. Things are still tough because I was going to the library on a regular basis. I won't say daily. I was going on a regular basis. But then not even once I had the surgery, because I was supposed to be able to go right back to I was supposed to be able to go right back to my activity. But then I messed around and, well, I did 2 things. Because the first thing that I did was I forgot to put the ice pack on. That was the day of the surgery. I forgot to put the ice pack on later on that night. And so I woke up in the wee hours of the morning, and I had to get on the phone with the queen. I wasn't until I got on the phone with the queen, because I was like, my arm is swollen. I can't lay down. I can't go to sleep. I can't do nothing because my arm is swollen, rock hard. And so I went to the doctor the next day, and she told me that there was no infection in it. So I was great about that. And then I went to church that Sunday. I went to church that Sunday. And that was the day I had the surgery. I didn't go to church the Sunday that I had the surgery. So that next Sunday, I went to church. And I got me a few hugs. I got hugged a little bit too tight, and so I had to come home and take some pain meds. And then I went and I got in my bed for what would be probably, I think, the 3rd or the 4th day. The first day I found a position that I was good with, and the next few days I was not able to find that position. I was really searching for that position so that I can lay in that position, because my body likes to lay us in a certain direction. And so I was trying to find a way for my body to be comfortable and the arm to be comfortable as well, because I was all stitched up. And I like to lay on my right side, and that's where I was all stitched up. And I'm stitched on the inside, and I was stitched on the outside. And I laid on my right side, and it didn't like it, and it just, and the stitches did not pop, but I did start bleeding through the stitches. So I kind of couldn't be walking like that. And the crazy thing, y'all, is I was about to walk the day that I found out that I didn't feel it bleeding or anything like that. It didn't mess up my bedding or anything like that. But some of my clothes I have to put on carefully because of the bandage. And sometimes some of the tape, because some of the tape bandaged them good and some of the tape didn't. And that was some of my doctor's tape that she was giving me, as well as the tape. None of the tape that I bought on my own did anything good. But some of the tape that she gave some tape that was, and then she gave some tape that was just. But anywho, if it won't up there seal quite right, I had to watch how I was putting on my shirt. And so that is the reason that I was able to see that I was bleeding. It was a little bit stunning to be shocked the mess out of me. All I thought about, Lord, what if I would have went out there and walked? I'd have went out there and walked for like an hour and a half and I would have been pumping blood. And I know because I walked after I was informed not to walk. I walked down to my office. It was way after. It was on the latter end of the bleeding. So I was coming near the ends. But I said that to say I saw how much blood I pumped walking 5 minutes. It's not even, I'm saying 5 minutes in the time it took me to get to the office and the time it took me to get back. It's not a 5-minute walk. I walked to the pier. And then there's a walkway on the pier that's about 10 or 15 minutes. By the time I do that and walk back home, I've walked an hour. Took me about 20 minutes to walk to church today, and the church is down there. I said ain't no way in the world I can say I won't walk to church, and I walk right by the street my church on when I walk the pier. Like, you gotta walk right by there. So yeah, so it takes me about 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't walk. But I hope you guys have had a great week. What I am trying to do is get back in the swing of things and be able to. It's really hard for me to go live. I'm leaving it live. May not be able to come back until a more permanent internet. That I have a more permanent deal with my internet. So right now I'm just trying to make sure that I'm posting content. So what I got today, because I still believe I got from God to engage daily, that I need to make sure that I walk to the library every day so that I can post the content from the video that I have, because I have a space issue with my phone too, so I gotta make sure that I want to upload this to YouTube, and then when I'm going to the library, I'm gonna teach myself how to cut up from this YouTube studio, and hopefully I'll be able to somewhere or another. As long as I have my phone, so I can cut my content up in YouTube from my phone, and I can go in and screen record to get it to Facebook and TikTok. So yes, so my goal is 1 week. I'm not gonna concentrate right now on making multiple videos because my phone ain't gonna handle it. I'm gonna concentrate on making sure that I am posting content daily and making sure that I am also doing the research that it takes to progress my pages. Whether it's going in to see what content you guys like the best. I just have to figure this thing out, y'all, because y'all know I told y'all my instruction was to come. And I'm kind of just coming. All the technical stuff I haven't really gotten into, but the goal is to get into it. I think I like the way that this is transferring onto, even though I don't like my lighting. I think I'm getting better at this makeup thing. And the video tells me a little more to me than when I look in the mirror. And when I look in the mirror, I'm looking at the mirror because I have my mirror over here in the chair with my wreath that I'm working on. When I look in the mirror, I still see it. And I'm just like, y'all, I'm tripping because the young lady that's reteaching me, I'm learning. Look, I told Boo today, I was like, Boo, you gotta put on makeup before you put on makeup. So you gotta put stuff on your face before you put the foundation on. Boo said, but wait. I said, I know, Boo. She ain't even say, I know, Boo. She said, but it's called foundation for a reason, because it's the foundation, Boo. This is some stuff. And I don't want to. My daughter takes an hour, probably. I know I don't take no hour to put my makeup on. But I probably take about 30 minutes maybe at this point. But she be real intricate. And it's still like when my MUA, you know, she ain't trying to be paid for it. She don't even want to do nobody makeup. But MUA all day, baby. MUA all day. So y'all don't got no internet, so I don't really be internet much. I don't be knowing what the content be going on. But I told y'all the things that they gonna be having me to talk about, it really transcends internet. Y'all ain't had to do some I don't know if I've done this at all since I've had my bifocals. I never thought in a million years that I'd be saying I have on bifocals, but I got on bifocals, y'all. And y'all, look, when peoples was trying to read without these on, and I promise you I was like this. I was trying to read in my phone. I was like this. I was trying to read the Bible first. And when I do like that real good and real close, I could see. Other than that, yeah, I really shouldn't be doing that, probably. I really should always have my knee. But then you got to be trying to look down. But hey, it is what it is. I see. But look, y'all, so look, okay. So I was, because God tells me that this is a page about women and where we can stand to be better. And not because I think I'm better than anybody, because God knows that look, I will call out my foolishness. I will call out my clownery. I will allow myself to be called out. If I don't agree with it, I will challenge someone to talk to God so God can talk to me. If it's something that I see in me, you see in me that I don't see in me. Because I've pretty much asked God to show me. Good, bad, and indifferent. And that's about like asking for patience. Because once you ask those two questions, that's why they be saying you better be careful what you ask the God for, because you will get it. So you want to make sure that it's something that you're ready to walk in. Because the God will deliver. So much CSI. And I call this one 3 Wives and a Pool Boy. 3 wives and a pool boy, and one of them wasn't even a wife yet. The other 2 was wives, but they was all friends, and this was the bridal shower for the one that wasn't a wife yet. And so they goes and they takes a little bridal shower vacay. And on their bridal shower vacay, they come across this pool boy, and pool boy is looking kind of luscious. Everybody wanted a piece of pool boy. Everybody wanted a piece of pool boy. And that they did. And that they got. Everybody got a piece of pool boy. So why did pool boy have to end up with his neck snapped? Pool boy did not have any culpability. Pool boy did not have any, what's the word I'm looking for? Sometimes I can't be finding the words that I'm looking for, but I know what I'm trying to say. Pool boy didn't owe one of y'all nothing, because y'all was 2 married women and the finna be that chose to go out there and do this. So why pool boy why the man get the short end of that stick? Because these women's be something else, buddy. Because she said, I can have some, but you can't. How you gonna, I can have some, but you can't? The pool boy that don't owe you nothing. You got a whole fiance at home. You got a whole fiance at home. You was up here bridal showering And then you want to break the pool boy neck because he slept with the... Come on now. Where they do that at? I think we gonna call that somewhere over in Crazyville. Let's not go to Crazyville, y'all. Because you know what happens in Crazyville. You don't get married, you go to jail, and then you don't have neither boy. Like, why? Why you had to kill the pool boy? Because he did what pool boys is known to do. I'm just saying, that's just allegedly for watching TV. I be seeing the pool boys on TV and everybody always get the pool boy. The pool boys always get to get it. Cause the pool, look, if you got a pool, they was doing a bridal shower vacay, so had to have a little change, you know. So the pool boy wanted their house, but generally, if you got a pool boy, that means you got money for a pool. Generally, if you got a pool boy, that means you got money for a big old pool. Probably a good old in-ground, nice, big-size pool. Got a pool boy, got a nice house to go with that pool. That needs a pool boy. Y'all is too busy to clean your own pool, so you need a pool boy, and then your wife get bored. And then there's the pool boy. But she don't just be going around unaliving the pool boy, cracking his neck into. Come on now. I just be around here watching TV. I ain't got no internet. Oh Lord. Okay, y'all. So sometimes I be watching Hot Bench. I be watching the Hot Bench with the older. To me, they strike me as the older judges. Judge Acker is the judge's name that I'm speaking about. The young lady was up there and like she came so very correct. Like Judge Acker said it. When they went to deliberate, Judge Acker was like, I wanted to be on her side. I wanted to believe everything she was saying. And she felt like because she came with the, I'm a hard-working woman. You know, that's a Captain for Woman statement if I ever heard. One make you want to roll your neck. I'm a hard-working woman. She thought that statement was going to win her case, Judge Acker said. Judge Acker said that. I had said that. Judge Acker said that. She thought it was going to win her case, but it didn't. You know why Judge Acker said? Because you didn't have no proof. When you come to court, you got to have proof. You can't not just be hardworking, even if I believe that you are. Make sure y'all take y'all proof to court. I don't watch enough court shows to know that they want you to have proof, whether you're the defendant or the plaintiff. You gotta prove your case or unprove theirs, defendant. You need to take your proof with you. Listen. Okay, now this was paternity court, y'all. And peoples did not finish because sometimes peoples be wanting to finish something so hard that I get distracted by something else. And when I tell you, I did two like that day. I did two back to back that I wanted to see the ends of them because I wanted this one to be in the favor of the mother, the mother, not the mother that said what I'm about to say, but the mother that she said this to. So I don't know who was baby daddy, but she was adamant that the defendant's son that was with her was the baby daddy. And I said the son that was with her because the mama had said, I don't believe that he is the baby daddy. I believe he belongs to my other son. And the proof that she gave for that was because he looks like my other son. And she's telling him he looks like you. Now, this young lady said in her defense, because I did not get to finish it, but I brought this because that statement that woman made is not true. That's not true. I have plenty of folks in my family that I look alike. I have a cousin that is third. Yeah, we third cousins. We look a lot alike. We look a lot alike as third cousins, baby. So please and thank you, don't think that that baby could not have taken on its uncle. She said that the reason why she told him the baby looked more like you is because they have been close all of these years. But sometimes, ladies, we get in the heat of moments, and I watched a lot of shows. I didn't even put them all in here, because it was one with a grown-up daughter that heard her mama say when she was 12, she not your baby anyway. And at that point, that man stopped treating that child like he was hers, and he had just been treating her like he was hers up until then. She won't his. She won't his. But this woman, that's not a true statement. You can look like your relatives. I really wish I could have known which one was the baby's dad, if you know, because she seemed to be adamant. She seemed to be adamant that's not always the case when they're adamant, but sometimes when they adamant, you can see it all up in they. I say it even when I'm watching couples court, when the chicks be bringing the court, we get ready to talk about that, when they be bringing their baby daddies and stuff like that, and be like, he cheating. You can see it all on some of their whole demeanor. They be ready for you to read it. I'm ready. And 9 times out of 10, it be because it be when the ones that I have seen, they be with dudes that be in the entertainment industry, and one was the flip side, and the dude was bringing the chick, and Judge Dana said the same thing to the chick that she said to the dude on this one that I'm about to talk about. Oh, we ain't about to talk about that one. Well, we can. I'll talk about the other one. But she came to get her polygraph, and the polygraph showed that he was not cheating. She basically sat there and told the man, I don't believe it, you're a whore. I don't believe it, you're still a whore. And polygraphs ain't just gonna lie. They're not just gonna lie. And everybody is just not good enough to always just trick the polygraph. That's all I'm saying. But Judge Dana said, give her a day. Give her day. That's what she told the young woman. You're gonna have to set some time apart from him, for him. I don't have no problem with it, as long as they fairness. But that capping for women attitude that young lady thought she was gonna get from Judge Acker, and this is not the page where we cap for women. This is the page where the God said each person must hold themselves accountable for themselves. That's all. And lastly, okay, I'm going to talk about this in reference to something that I take a little more to heart, because I posted a video with the way that I feel before, and I offended somebody because I don't know that I was clear on where I stand on abortion. Okay, so first I'm gonna say what Judge Lauren Lake told the young lady. I tell us all the time, our emotions they run through us, and they do not stop here. They become, here I'm pointing at the midsection, under the waist. When that becomes involved, our emotions are over the top. Whereas they are not for men. Men are not emotional about that. We are. And I'm not saying that there's no man don't get emotional when he gets involved with you in that way. But on average, men are not emotional about that. We are. I tell young ladies my age, any lady that I feel like need to hear it. That's how that affects us. It don't affect them like that. So when we start getting involved with people, we don't even always say we be in relationships. We be involved with people. and we is giving it, we get all emotionally involved and then expect that they are supposed to deal how we want them to deal or feel how we want them to feel, because now we've become emotionally connected. And don't let there in all of that come out a baby, because that takes it to another level, especially if it's not a good emotional involvement, because that's the ones we're talking about, the ones that end in places where babies suffer. And I mean suffer whether you keep them or whether you don't. That is where I am not for abortion. I would never want a woman's life to be placed in danger. Never. I would never want a woman who has been assaulted to be forced to go through that. But what I do not do is abortion is birth control. That is a no-go for me. That's all that I'm saying, because Judge Lauren Lake said you cannot believe what he is telling you when your legs are open, baby. You gotta listen when your legs are closed. Hello, beautiful. We are emotional beings. Our emotions, and I am talking to us, ladies, our emotions can and will get a hold of us. So if we are not concerned with keeping our emotions in check or learning how to keep our emotions in check, we will run around this piece being a whole emotional wreck, and nobody wants to be an emotional wreck, beautiful. Sylvie loves you, and she is out.